Have you found the thief?
No! Found trouble! Big trouble! Not thief! Robots! Brevin's robots are everywhere!
What? Brevin's back?
Let's not jump to conclusions. Did you encounter the villain himself?
No, but there sure are a lot of his old robots around, and they don't look all that friendly. Maybe they're lonely? Aw, that would be so sad.
That remains to be seen. Investigate the situation and find out who is controlling them. In the meantime, I will assemble a strike force if necessary.
Milla, if you want to sit this one out.
It's all right, Lilac. I'll be fine. I promise.
Welcome to part 6 of Freedom Planet 2. Brevin's army is back, but there's no sign of Brevin himself. I do, however, have a sinking suspicion that a particular Snake Man is not too far behind. No, not that Snake Man! In order to get down to the nitty-gritty, we have to first go through Shade Armory, the top contender for the best stage theme in the game. Life is good when the song plays. Now, Shade Armory has a whole bunch of different guards with swords and slime water and a whole bunch of traps, so there are going to be shields just strewn about the place. The most useful shield in my opinion for this stage is going to be the Gray Shield. That's the element of metal, and that protects directly against the sword-wielding goons, or spikes in general. And that, along with the Yellow Shield, the Red Shield, and the Blue Shield are the most useful shields in the game. The Green Shield does have its uses, but it's not quite as useful as the other shields. It blocks out wood-based attacks, but there are rarely wood-based attacks in this game. And I think it also blocks out poison, but then again, poison's rarely used in this game as well. At least not a constant, like, drowning or getting stabbed by spikes. Something that this game loves. But yeah, this slime water right here, believe it or not, does not poison you. You do still have the effect of drowning if you stay in it for too long though. Something that Lilac can actually endure more than the other characters because of her heritage. The gimmick for this stage is getting around the factory by using these different water traps and also these mechanical lifts and switches that you have to flick. Oh yeah, and Eskel is here too. Don't mind me, I'm just punching shit. That's something that Eskel does a lot throughout the stage, or at least certain times. He'll just pop in, punch a wall, and then leave. Speak of the devil, here's the Green Shield. Again, it's not a bad shield, it's just... it's not as useful as the other shields. Probably useful for the stage, and that's about it.
Nice!
Yes! Now I can listen to Shade Armory on my own free time. Which I could technically do that on YouTube anyways, but my internet sucks sometimes. But yeah, Shade Armory is not as treacherous as it may appear to be. It's mostly just the green slime that makes everything look so daunting. There we go, now we have to go back. Oh god, these razor saw blades are straight out of Scrap Brain Zone. That is, without a doubt, one of the hardest 2D Sonic stages of all time. At least Shade Armory is nowhere near as unforgiving, thankfully. None shall pass! Yeah, whatever, Syntax. Get out of my way! The robot and subsequent boss will start to hinder your progress throughout the rest of the stage. Which is something I like to see in video games a lot, where the big threat or the big boss actually takes a more active role in trying to kill you throughout your adventure. And I'm not talking like several boss fights in a row, I'm talking more like the enemy tries to throw a bomb at you and then just scurries away really quickly. That's what I like to see. And now that I mention that, that was something that Knuckles did in Sonic 3, so... yeah, kind of like Knuckles. Who doesn't chuckle, rather flexes his muscles. even though he does chuckle in Sonic 3 a lot. I'm guessing we're forgetting that part. It was a character quirk. That was his very first game. They didn't establish his character. Yeah, I know, but still. I'd rather take the quirky, laughing, but clever Knuckles as opposed to dumb Knuckles. Dumb Knuckles is stupid. Which is the point, but still. Hell, even the Sonic Boom Knuckles is better than dumb Knuckles from the video games later on. Actually, no, who had their characters trashed the most, Knuckles or Tails? Because I think Tails is way more egregious than Knuckles. Hi, Eskel. Thanks, Eskel. Bye, Eskel. It's Syntax! I need this lift, it's my partner! I'm clinging onto it! Now, the boss of this stage we are getting close to, and is in fact Syntax, which is... They're gonna take on a different form this time. And this Syntax boss fight is pretty easy. Oh great, the Syntax and Brevin's Goons, that's a lovely team up. Now the good thing about Brevin's Goons is that whenever you knock them down, they just die immediately. In the first game, whenever you knock them down, they just get back up for seconds, so kind of a bit more streamlined and quicker to take them out here. Alright, so this boss is kind of a callback to Hydro City or Hydrocity, whatever you want to call it, boss from Sonic 3. You want to use the arena to your advantage because you have different parts you need to destroy on the body of the Syntax, and also the laser that the Syntax shoots goes in a counterclockwise or clockwise fashion. Syntax will also use its body to slam into the walls like a pendulum. You want to avoid that attack, that hurts. And that's the first phase. Now for the second phase, the arena opens up a bit, but the boss doesn't really change its patterns. So much of a super dog that you're standing on springs without getting bounced up. How does Milla do it? The world may never know. Anyway, that's Shade Armory out of the way. Next up, the snowfields. There's also like a little pit stop on the side right here, but I don't need to go there. In fact, I might actually come back later.
Where do you think you're going?
It's you! You're that Snake Man guy!
I am the almighty General Serpentine! I come to you now with a proposal.
No! Get away from me! You're an icky bad snake!
My, what an absolutely defective temper! Our master will have to fix that.
Our master?
Yes, the one whom we both serve with unquestioning loyalty, Lord Brevin!
You're an icky bad snake and a liar, too!
Oh, then tell me, where do you think your powers come from? Whose purpose would they serve? You were bred for battle, and you would have grown into a fine war dog, too.
No, that's not true. I hate fighting. I have friends, and somewhere out there I have a mommy and daddy who love me very much.
And I'm sure that they're both nice and cozy in Brevin's command center. Say, would you like to see them? Join me, and together we will leave this miserable planet and reunite with our master. And I'm sure your parents would love to see you again. Come on! I don't have all day! Are you joining me or not? This is your only chance to meet them. Do you want your parents to die, never knowing where their little girl is?
No! Shut up! Stop lying, you liar!
Fine, traitor! Then by the will of Lord Brevin, I sentence you to death!
That escalated quickly. So yeah, it turns out Milla's an alien from another world. More specifically, Brevin's world. That explains the photokinetic powers, the transformation. Not quite sure about Mr. Stumpy though, I still don't know where he came from. But anyway, General Serpentine here is easier than he was in the first game because you can dodge now. His strategies are not that much more different than they were previously. Except he's got a missile this time. He sounds so gross. Anyway, got missile. Run! Yeah, you want to run away from the missile. You can't dodge that. In the first game, you're much more inclined to run away from Serpentine when he's doing his attacks. Whereas in this game, you have the dodge ability, you can stay close to Serpentine. As long as he's not shooting his missile, that will wreck you.
I surrender! Fooled you! Surprise attack!
Did he just pull a Spaceballs on me? You fell for the oldest trick in the book! What a goof! What's with you, man? Come on! Anyway, here's phase 2 of Serpentine. This one is a bit more... yeah, he's that. Alright, so Mecha Serpentine here has a bunch of different attacks that will catch you off guard. Especially his slashing attacks, holy crap. That is actually more dangerous than it looks. In fact, I think his claws are probably the most dangerous attacks that Serpentine has at the moment. Oh, as well as this Spirit Bomb right here, you want to watch out for that. But other than that, he's got these laser shots that bounce all over the room, and he can also block your shots if he's not attacking. So you want to strike him when he's vulnerable. And not cutting your ass to Swiss cheese, like holy shit. He is so lethal. Actually, he's probably the most dangerous boss of this part of the game. And yes, I do mean this part of the game. We still got even more dangerous bosses than Serpentine in the second half. Serpentine's return is, I'd say it's a worthy follow-up to the first game. Ow. Okay, I'm actually gotta be careful here because Milla cannot take too much damage. Strike him! You want to be careful when killing this boss because Serpentine does have a Rondo of Blood style desperation attack. You just want to go to the other side of him. Just like, go as far away from him as you can. That way he can't touch you.
You'll pay for this!
And Team Rocket blasted off again.
So this Serpentine was behind the incident. A relief, to say the least.
I'm just glad to hear that Brevin's not back. I came running as soon as I heard.
Father.
Wait, that robot thing is his dad?
No.
His father, the previous king, was murdered by the intergalactic warlord Brevin. We chased Brevin off our world, but not before he left his mark on us.
Oh, yeah. Heard the stories. Sounded made up. Didn't even think they could be true.
I wasn't strong enough.
No, you weren't. There was nothing you could have done differently. But look at you now. You are the king of Shuigang. Your people look to you for guidance and leadership. You have only grown stronger since that day, Your Majesty. And you do your father's memory proud.
My people and I will take over from here. If the monster has truly returned, you will be the first to know.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No. Thank you.
Geez, Nero, you could have worded that first part of what you said a bit more delicately, maybe? Now, I will admit she did save herself with the speech, but no, you weren't strong enough. Damn, you didn't need to say it like that. Just like one of those friends that are really brutally honest to a fault.
This is Maria Notte reporting live. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news flash. Mayor Zhao has been kidnapped. He is currently being held hostage somewhere in the Globe Opera. Eyewitnesses say he was taken by mechanical creatures that emerged from Shangmu's River Delta.
What the? Guys, come quick!
We've just received word that the military has been deployed to maintain order. Citizens are urged to remain calm and to stay in their homes.
We're getting a call. On screen!
Hello, friends! Funny story. Well, not so much funny as completely horrifying! But you see... Okay, so long story short, they're gonna kill me if you don't give them what they want, so please, just do what they say and get me out of here!
Magister, how I've longed to see that look in your eyes.
Is that a water dragon?
That's impossible. What trickery is this?
No trickery at all, Magister. Such deception would be the purview of your grandfather, not I.
You speak nonsense.
Truly? Then why not tell your students what's really going on? Poor hatchling. I'd laugh if it weren't such sad irony.
I don't know who you are, but I'm going to make sure you don't hurt anyone else. This land is protected.
Hatchling, have you ever wondered what happened to all of the water dragons?
Enough! What do you want?
What I want is for you to answer for all that you've done. But for the time being, I have more pressing concerns. This is Bakunawa. Magnificent, is she not? But she is missing a vital component. The drone you call Pengu. The one that's in the room with you right now. I'd like to have it. Bring it to the Globe Opera. You'd better hurry, though. Red pandas are very much my favorite snack. See you soon.
Magister, who was that? Magister?
Our worst fears realized. A merciless centurion from a time when our land was ravaged by war. A creature bred for battle, with a lust for bloodshed. Murga.
So what's she need the robot for?
Some kind of data in its memory banks, perhaps? Something crucial to the operation of this Bakunawa. That pilot, Corazon. She demanded that robot as well.
Kari isn't with her! There's no way she'd do that!
If you say so. An unfortunate coincidence, then.
Let me go after her! Please, Your Excellency!
I acknowledge your strength, brave Dragonblood, but her power is unlike anything you or your companions have ever faced before. Still, perhaps there is a slight hope that she can be reasoned with.
Somehow, I don't think she wants to talk.
Yeah, and the thought of just giving her the drone gives my stomach the rumblies.
What about the one we took from Snake Man? It looks just like Pengu. Maybe it could fool her?
Yeah, a fresh lick of blue paint and nobody'll tell the difference.
A fair enough distraction. We must buy as much time as we can to free the mayor. But first, we need to find a way inside that won't draw attention.
On screen!
Come in, my Shang-Tusian friends. This is Captain Kalau.
Perfect timing, Captain. We have an emergency.
I am aware of the mayor's kidnapping threats. I believe that together, we can quickly resolve this most dire of situations.
You have our gratitude, Captain. Do you have the mayor's location?
Indubitably. Mayor Zhao was last seen in the Central Theater area.
We'll meet you there.
Stay vigilant, friends. Anything could happen.